Okay, how we doing, guys? What other better way to start out this talk other than listening to some electronic music called It's a Revolution? Because what we'll be talking about here is a revolution. And we will be taking two chapters from Sia Perez's book, Understanding New Media, and correlate advancing smartphones with internet addiction and other negative factors that come with this. So to start off, we will lay the groundwork for cell phones and their original purpose. In the 1980s, cell phones were only really accessible to business people, and this allowed them to continue business outside the office or without any type of geographic restrictions. However, as you can see in this image, phones have advanced to a lot higher powered devices with full internet access, and they are also a lot more available to the public. Here we can see the rapid increase of the global population's internet use through mobile technology. In 2016, 3 years ago, more than half of the world population was using LTE or higher. LTE stands for long-term evolution and has data capacity internet access speeds that are much higher than third generation, and second generation is just simple SMS texting and phone calls. What is internet addiction? So obviously, if more people are having access to these devices and they're becoming more and more part of our regular lives, it's inevitable that people will become hooked to these devices. And here's a great image showing that this man is handcuffed to his phone charger because he's addicted. This image can serve as a visual of internet addiction and the impacts it can have on someone's life. In my personal interpretation of this video, this man is sitting weary looking at his computer screens, eyes strained, mindlessly clicking on his computer screen. And it may or may not be his family in the background, but either way they are out enjoying and socializing and seem happier. And that is an important part of what I define as internet addiction. To me, internet addiction is when someone spends more leisure hours on the internet than work hours, which causes them to have a decreased efficiency at work, lack of social life, family, academic performance, anything along those lines. Next, I would like to talk about some research activities that really help me understand some different issues in Sia Perez's book. We did an activity called cybersecurity, where we were asked to research 5 different cases of cyber fraud and read a briefing about them. After learning about so many different cases of large hacks, it was really an eye-opener to me, because you don't realize how important cybersecurity is. But this also started the question, I guess the debate in my head, wondering if cybersecurity should be enhanced or more regulated. And when I say regulated, in benefit of the people's privacy, because there's a thin line between going too far or invading someone's privacy and protecting them. So currently, I think that is a problem. There's no black or white. It's kind of a gray area when it comes to privacy rights and cybersecurity. The next research activity that I thought was really cool was one of the first ones we did in the course, where everyone examined a common household tech object, and we were asked to think about what type of technology could replace this object. I enjoyed this activity because it makes you think what the future holds and what items have already come obsolete because of recent inventions. I remember one student said that she did her activity on a DVD player and how they are being replaced by Netflix. You can watch movies on the internet, through gaming consoles connected to the TV. There's a plethora of methods. If I were to continue any research mentioned in Cedar Pear's book, it would be behavioral psychology and social identity. More specifically, I would like to study how screen time in infants and toddlers can alter their linguistic development skills. I would like to do this because I just know that there is a negative side effect to these digital pacifiers, and would like to make warnings to parents. Obviously, there will be some pros, for example, educational games, interactive videos, and but I would just like to research if the cons of these videos outweigh the pros. Here's just a visual of babies glued to tablet screens at such a young age. And that's all, folks. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope everyone finds this very useful. Here's some more revolution.